Hey there, happy Wednesday. I'm here in northern Idaho near Coeur d'Alene, just spending incredible quality time with 6 of our grandchildren, with Janice, with Bentley and Cordy on our family side, and our nephew Quint, one of Dwight's boys. And just what a time. I tell you what, this week has been spectacular. We kicked it off with kind of a real family tradition. We love picking blueberries as a family. And we'd gotten away from it the last couple years. Just life got really, really busy, and it's easy to let happen. And I realized, you know what? These things are so worth fighting for. When we went to the organic blueberry patch where we've been years and years before, but again, it missed the last 2 years, I believe, just life and all those things. But we said, hey, you know what? This is a priority going forward. We're gonna, God willing, make this a priority and let our family know about it. And those that can join us can join us. Well, we went up there, and it was so cool because a lady who owns the organic farm remembered us from years past, and she started whipping out old photos of us there with Dwight and Mary Lee's family, with my brother David and Jody and their family, and just different friends, Brad and Jalinda, sister-in-law and brother-in-law from the past. And I realized just all the little, the simplest things of filling buckets full of the best blueberries you can find, eating your full while you're picking, and then coming home in our process of filing them through a line and freezing them and doing it just the right way. And this morning we brought a bag up here, and we're enjoying those with our grandkids. And there's nothing like blueberries you picked, the memory that was made, and then enjoying them with people you love. And so this week was really sweet that way. It's fun picking them out there with my father-in-law, not my father-in-law, my father, Burnell, as well. Anyways, then we ended up having a kick and fun time on Friday. Have you gone bungee jumping yet? I tell you what, I've had the opportunity to skydive a couple different times, do tandem jump out, free fall, all the things. I'll tell you, skydiving has its own special fear factor or adrenaline rush. And just the 250-foot drop inside a deep canyon there in outside of Terrebonne, Oregon, with Central Oregon Bungee Jumping. It was fun. Well-run organization. I want to say this for James. He's an entrepreneur. He's a jiu-jitsu buddy of my son Baylor. And Barrington and Bentley all knew of James, a legendary guy. He's got his brown belt, working on his black belt, but just a heart as big as the world, and so generous in the way he loved on me and our team. And just, anyways, we all got out there, and we had 4 of Dwight's and Mary Lee's sons, Burnell, Orrin, Ty, and Quint. Chance, we missed you, buddy. But, and then 2 of mine. We had Barrington and Bentley, and then they had 4 awesome friends that were over. And every one of these guys is like these jacked, fit, healthy, athletic. They're all like parkour gymnast dudes. And I didn't know that till we jumped. And then I guess all that excess adrenaline had to go somewhere. And they all started like ripping flips off everything. They were off this tower, off this wall, just on the lawn. They just started going crazy. And anyways, look what I'm talking about. These guys, every one of them could round off back handspring, front flip, back flip, full twist. And it was just a treat being with them. Bunch of great guys. We ended up grabbing a burger afterwards and just checking off something on our bucket list. One of those things we said, hey, we want to be, do, and have in our lifetime. One of the experiences we wanted to share. And it was a delight sharing it with these young men. And anyways, I just had a pure ball. The first time you just jump out, they encourage you, hey, just jump and free fall and experience the whole rush of it. Next time, you get to bust a few flips if you want. Bentley busted 3.5. Barrington, these guys were doing all sorts of fun things. I tried my double back and it worked, man. You have all day to do it. All day to do it. Anyways, now here's where it gets awesome. Okay, Janice, my beloved bride, comes over with Kelsey, my darling daughter. And Kelsey had been 3 times before. She's like, I don't need to jump this anymore. I'm good. In fact, she's planning on jumping with another friend soon. So she's like, I'll come back. No big deal. Well, James sees both of them, locks on and says, hey, you ladies are jumping. Janice is like, no way. And I knew for a fact, I don't push Janice. Janice chooses her own challenges in life, and I've seen her increasingly act in courage and bravery over things that I would never have imagined that she would force herself to do, even though she's scared to death. And this was one of them. And it was so fascinating because James talked to her about just life and challenge. And Janice had apparently talked with her sister Jolinda recently and said, you know what? I'm going to say yes to life. I'm going to say yes to adventures with my kids. I'm going to say yes to challenging myself to stay young by doing things I wouldn't normally choose to do. Well, you think of those three things. I mean, bungee jumping falls right in line with those, baby. And James just did this incredible job of kind of working her through it in his way. And she comes marching over. She goes, I want to jump. I was shocked. I'll be real frank with you. I was shocked. Because this is a drop, baby. This is legit. I mean, and sure enough, she just, once Janice locks in though, I know, get out of her way, because Janice locks in, and she went up there and just, she didn't get crazy, pitching off in some gnarly manner, but she took that step. She says 5 seconds of courage, and she took that step, and the bungee did the rest. And boy, am I proud of her. Janice Cherie, you're unbelievable. You're amazing. I'm just so proud of you. And again, she was so proud of herself getting, as they winched her back up on that cable, she was like, I did it. She did it. Anyways, so proud of her. And of course, Kelsey just pitched off because that's what Kelsey does. Because James was like, no, I really want you to do it. She's like, okay. And so she swanied off. Anyways, wonderful, wonderful time. And it's so interesting how a shared experience, a shared adventure just bonds you. And I know I felt that with my sons and my nephews and with Janice and Kelsey and their friends. So wonderful, wonderful time. Guys, we then jumped in the van and made our way up to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I have a daughter who lives up here in the area with her husband, Katie and Elisha, and they have 6 of our grandbabies. And Katie and Elisha write amazing original music. And I mean that. I'm very biased, of course. I'm completely 100% biased, but it is meaningful. It's relationship-rich music. It's about a faith. It's about marriage. It's about that special bond of a husband and wife. It's also about parenting and about legacy. It is about generations and how quickly time flies and what really is worth investing in. So I am pumped beyond measure that they're going to Nashville while we're here for 4 days, just loving on Grandkids. We brought up Coco from Bend with us, Adam and Kyla's. And so we got Grandkids camp, first of its kind. I think that this needs to be a must going forward. It's just so fun to get them all together, and we're glad Katie and Elisha are getting to focus on a priority of theirs while we get to focus on a priority of ours, which is spending time with these amazing children, just singing songs, reading books, playing in the creek here, just really getting time together. It's delightful. Anyways, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Life is short, man, but it's sweet if we live it to the glory of God. You have an awesome, awesome day, and I can't wait to see you next week. Blessings.